Hello.
That is some way to open a radio show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
definitely. Welcome back,
Haico, get over here, dude.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Like we just had a commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, dear listeners. This is Chris, this is Happy Hour FM. Justin and Jan are here. Justin and Jan, say hello.
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 Hello, yesterday, Jan. That's what we were to say.
The guys are sharing a mic in the other room because we have two guests here today.
Oh yeah, we're very excited.
And and they've occupied the mics in Studio 1. And our guests are Haico and Jeroen from Rat Race. They organize punk rock gigs in Groningen. They've been doing that for a little more than a year and a half now. They'll be hosting a stage at the upcoming Winsummerfest festival. They've booked a few bands for there.
And they were actually able to get the entire DJ set in the studio working.
Exactly. This is the first time we've had the sound of an actual record on air. We've had some struggles with that.
And what a record it was, by the way.
Yeah. It was intense. Haico, why don't you tell us what we just heard? That was really cool.
The band's called Azijnpisser. They're from...
Wow, I love that name already, like, right off the bat.
Yeah, they're from Eindhoven, and we tried to book them like 6 times already. But,
it will happen.
It will happen.
Stay persistent.
At some point,
this is proof right here. We've been trying to get that record player to work for a long time, and with persistence, it did eventually happen. So I'm sure you can book the
Tell
band.
Azijnpisser that you just played their song for free on the radio. Maybe it'll help. Give them air time.
Definitely. Well, anyway, so today we're going to talk to Haico and Jeroen about what they do in Rat Race. We're going to take a few music breaks. We're going to talk to them about the punk rock scene in general, their connection to the music, the festival that's coming up, all that kind of thing. But to get things rolling, guys, why don't you tell us? I'm just going to shut up and let you talk. What is Rat Race? What is it exactly that you do?
And who are you, of course?
Yeah, and
the person behind.
What is it all about?
Well, what Rat Race is just a hardcore punk evening, basically. A while back, like I would say 2 years back. Or,
that's a while.
Yeah, or I would say the end of COVID. We were talking about like organizing specific hardcore punk shows. And that's what we started to do. It took a while because of COVID, and we started off with quite a big group because everybody was super enthusiastic to organize something. But in the end, when COVID was over, I started talking to Chiara from the Mosh Pit of Creation, and that's how we got things rolling, basically. And from the first edition, we've been trying to do as much as possible, and it's a lot of fun. It's working.
I love like how low key you just said, we just felt like doing it, and now we just we did it. It's no big deal whatsoever. We just organize stuff.
Yeah, like we said, we already talked about it a bit before this, and it's like somebody had to do it, and that's just how it is in that sense. And we like doing it. But it's just getting people together, and because of there's just we managed to get the venue, and we had the connections to make a first evening, and from there the ball keeps on rolling. That's it.
So,
and you need
which
people,
venue do you usually have?
That's the Mosh Pit of Creation, right?
Yeah. It's on the Duinkerkstraat. Yeah. It's nearby
the industry terrain.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like
it's not a venue.
No, it's not really a venue, actually. It's like a place for artists. They can rent like a studio, and they can, for example, work on metal or wood or screen printing, all this kind of stuff. They have like a gallery place and a rehearsal room where I rehearse with my band and a lot of other people. So this is how we got the connection going. I think Chiara and me talked about organizing something there already on a Friday. So this was quite of a good entrance to just start doing it,
That's super sweet. And is it generally a very sort of nice community? Like people help each other. People go to each other's shows.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would say so.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Like uplifting. So like how did you two meet? Was it as well through there, or like do you know each other for longer now? Or?
Yeah, we know each other from COVID.
Wait, what?
From the period of the
right.
period of time,
yeah.
You just bonded over a virus.
I think we bonded over our record. I think I love about my first record, and I
That's sweet.
sold it to Haico. That's the first time I met him.
Yeah.
And then after
Nice.
that, I don't know.
Yeah, you wanted to get a tattoo from me,
Oh, yeah.
so wait, like, are you also a tattoo artist?
Yeah,
then?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool, nice.
Love it.
So Jeroen wanted to get a tattoo from me, so we made an appointment. And the evening before, I went to this bar we usually go to, and then Jeroen was also there, and we started talking about like we wanted to have like some more punk shows. in
Oh
Groningen.
yeah. Oh no, that's cool. By the way,
So that's where
like,
the
which
idea kinda
tattoo
started.
did you give him? Like, describe the art for me. Just
Which one was it?
I have no idea.
all right.
It's been a
Love
month.
the idea. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
But
Yeah,
you
no.
guys obviously listened to this kind of music from before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you grow up with it? Who got you into punk rock? How did you?
Who got you into punk rock?
Internet got me into punk.
Yeah.
It was a family thing, you know. My father.
My
and the
father was into
before it.
like dead rock and shit, so
Yeah,
that's a
my
good
dad too.
entrance.
Disco.
Yeah, to punk. Because, for example, my father had a record of Motorhead
Nice.
from what the fuck, The Jam, that
Right.
kind of stuff. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
more like mid mode punk shit. But that already spoke to me. And then from there, the internet did the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Blogspot.
there's like rabbit
Was there
holes, you know, that's-
people
love
around
those.
you growing up who also listened to this kind of music, like in school and stuff?
Yeah, in school I had a lot of friends who were into punk. Yeah.
Yeah?
Did you guys grow up in Groningen, by the way?
Yeah,
Did you grow up
we
in
grew up in Groningen, yeah.
I moved there when I was 20.
So
Okay.
you
Oh, yeah.
are originally from the
lived in,
lovely place, the always sunny.
What?
Where are you from?
The lovely place, the always sunny city of.
He's asking where you're from.
It's called Donkerbroek. It's a very small town in Friesland.
Ah, right.
Anyway,
You gotta have people around you,
time
right?
is
Yeah, yeah.
flying, and we did want to listen to as much music as possible.
Oh yeah, especially those.
If you guys want, one of you can go set up the next record.
Yeah.
The rest of us will keep chatting about nonsense while you do that.
I love that we just now
And,
have the entire DJ set working, so now we're gonna use it.
Now we're gonna exploit it,
use
really.
exploit
Yeah.
it. You know, catch up
Yeah.
for all the times that
Yeah.
we didn't use
Yes,
it.
yes.
That's good.
I just wanted to add, like, on mentioning the internet, you know, finding punk music through the internet.
Yeah.
And I totally feel the same. Like, you grow up listening to dad's music, which is like, you know, maybe some old classic rock or whatever, maybe some Motorhead examples, stuff like that. And then you take that with you to the internet, and it just explodes into this like whole other realm where you just like
The algorithm finds you.
rabbit
Yeah.
hole after rabbit hole, and then suddenly you're into like prog and gent, and it just takes you further. I love that. Yeah, it's a good exercise.
But
just
at
to
the
dive.
same time, finding someone who listens to the same shit you do
that is
is always
a
the
revelation.
the
you know?
best way to discover
Oh yeah, for sure.
new stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jeroen set up the record. Is that right? Okay, he's giving me the nod of approval, so I will lower this background music now.
Yes. So what will we be listening to, by the way?
Okay, Jeroen, you want to run over here to the mic and tell us what we're going to be listening to?
Wait, is there a mic there? I do not know
it's
which.
not- it's not.
It's oh well.
It's a band called Instructor. They're from Belgium, right? Brussels.
Instructor from Brussels, hit it.
I saw the picture.
And the Jaded songs.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So this was Instructor with...
What was the song called?
Crush the Defense.
What?
Crush the Defense.
Crush the Defense.
Crush the Defense.
Very cool.
Yeah. So, like, where do you find these bands, by the way? Because it's not like they're, not like they're world famous yet, because they have been on radio now, so they've got
question. Yeah. How do you find music?
Yeah, through other bands we book as well, and again the internet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like just, tapping into the network of bands that you know, and just like the entire web is growing and whatnot. Oh man, love it. By the way, if you want to, as well be part of a growing web, please feel free to contact the show through WhatsApp or through Insta or...
Sure. We also have an email, which is new. It's happyhourfm050@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Send us an email.
Send us a mail if you want. You have your questions, but most likely we'll just read them out in the next episode.
If you have a question for Haico or Jeroen, you can just DM us on our Instagram at happyhourfm.
Haico
we'll try to bring it up.
From Rat Race, who are today's guests. Guys, I wanted to ask you. We touched a little bit before the music break. You said. That you had people around you growing up in school who also listened to this kind of music. And I assume since you guys organize these punk rock evenings, as you describe them, you have a pretty good view on the local scene. How would you describe the Groningen punk scene? Is there anything that stands out about it?
First thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, I just to interject, because I know we talked briefly before the show that you didn't feel like authorities on the scene, if that's a good way to say it.
Well, I would say that it's just hard to look at it as a spectator. I would say it's more for us that it begins with a group of friends, and also to me, it's like with the Red Race as well. I think you see more groups of friends coming, and people are socializing within our event. But I wouldn't say that my friend group grew because of that a lot or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a lot of our friends are in bands. They're great bands, and there's a new band that we also had at Red Race. Called Burning Dixie, which is a great band.
Man, I love those names.
Yeah.
Every one of them is
they have to count with punk. But so I don't know. I would say I love Groningen. I love the bands who are from Groningen. Yeah. And that's it. It's a good city to make punk in. Yeah.
No, but I just feel like, the way you describe it, it's just like a whole community of friends groups, which is I don't know, it sounds cozy and whatnot, even though it's like...
Yeah, but it's easy to romanticize. It's just like when you go to a disco, it's also groups of friends. It's just people going out, and we host them, basically. It's not different than any other kind of going out, I would say.
Would you say that the crowd is... very distinct, though? Is there a particular kind of person who goes to punk shows, maybe like people who don't really get along in the disco crowd or with the mainstream crowd, is it an alternative subculture still, or would you say?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's a niche.
Okay.
So people. I would still say that, and especially because of now, a lot of international students are also coming, and I feel like there is a very big variety in the people who come. You know, like a lot of people from, I feel like art school.
Also in age.
In age, exactly, like in age as well. It's like from very young, like I would say 14, 15 to, I don't know.
Above 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely the youngest crowd I've seen at any music show.
Yeah, and we give like red stamps to everyone under 18, so they can't drink.
Oh yeah,
and
that makes sense.
Yeah, like that was my next question. Like, how do you guys host that venue-wise and like logistic-wise with, I don't know, permits from the city if you want to do that with like non-18 people, under 18, with minors?
Yeah, no comment.
That's the most punk rock answer.
I have to take the Fifth Amendment on that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, what for people who just don't know punk or don't like punk or whatever, what would you say is the main draw to punk music?
Energy. It's the energy, I think, from me at least.
Yeah, and I don't know, to follow up also on like how do we manage with like all ages. I would say it's very inclusive, but I don't know. We are responsible for a safe space in that sense. And I feel like that's also a big part of punk, and like it's like letting go of a lot of energy, but being able to do it in a place that is where it's
like in a safe environment.
Exactly, and so it's not about I don't know. It's not about like macho shit, or it's not about like just I don't know. Yeah, it's not just to seen or be seen. You know,
the entire sound is destructive or whatever, but it's just like an exhaust, right?
Exactly. I would say it's very, very constructive in the rest of it.
Is that I have a really long-winded question here about like,
let's go.
If you have a message with what you're doing or anything, but I think you answered that pretty well just now. Like, is sort of creating that that welcoming environment where people can still kind of let go and like let loose of all this
build themselves.
And we don't make that possible. The people who come make that possible. We only have to take care of, and that this is very rarely, but we have to take care of the people that don't make it possible.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, there's always. There's always
it's like the whole studio is falling apart around us. Show must go on.
Destruction.
There is like, what did I want to say?
For people who sometimes act out.
Yeah, like so there, you know, you have to be able to anticipate on it more than that it always happens or whatever.
Yeah.
But
be prepared.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like how would one, like, I know it's just the exception to the rule really, but like how does one come to a punk show and just isn't open? Like, what sort of people do you need to come up against?
I don't really understand the question.
Right. So
rephrase, Jan.
Okay, so you say like, you just need to like come up as organizers whenever people aren't like being including, and just bring down the vibe, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what sort of people like?
It's not sort of people. It's like what sort of behavior.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like, some people get violent because.
What sort of behavior do you see that you feel like, this is on us as organizers?
It's not on us, but it's more. It's like if someone is being annoying to visitors that's already then like.
Oh, right.
Pretty bad.
Yeah,
that sucks. So because it's not the biggest venue ever, it's like. I don't know. It's very important, and no assholes at the show. That's basically it. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's just everybody can come, but just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's pretty much rule for life, really.
Absolutely. Speaking of how people choose to conduct themselves in life. It's a weird segue, but punk has historically been very politically charged, and a lot of bands have, they have a social message behind their lyrics. As more of a metal kid myself, who still enjoys punk very much, I've always found that metal kids are more into the music, and punk rock kids have more to say. Would you say that's true? Agree? Disagree?
I don't agree.
Don't agree?
I don't agree.
Fair enough.
I don't agree.
What is the case in your opinion?
I don't have such a scientific approach to music. I would say that it very much depends, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sure.
Like there are punk bands that I really listen to for the musical. Because I just don't like metal. So for me, what does that make metal to me? You know, I don't know. But maybe I just have a lot to say. I don't know.
So like, do you have some sort of a political opinion that you want to put out with your shows or with the bands that you book? Do they often politicize the event?
No, I would say we ourselves don't put a lot of weight to it, but we do provide the space to convey that message, and we are behind it. And then the message would be the more how do you say it in English? Like the more anarchist point of view on life, I would say. And so sometimes there are people with like how do you say it? Like
the whole
propaganda, I would say. Just like I don't know the English words, but like just stuff with politics in it, or they're like zines about like squatting situations and this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And but I guess the first thing that you look at in a band before you book them is the music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow. For sure.
Cool.
For sure.
Speaking of, you can set up another record if you like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Nice. Haico will go set up another record. In the meantime, what can you talk about?
So like, that is sort of the cliche image that people have, that punk rockers are like the squatting sort of, you know, the purple mohawk squatting everything.
You guys don't have mohawks.
Yeah, we don't.
You don't. So like, how much of the cliche images are still going on that are true?
Yeah, I would say it's. I don't know. It's still going on, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of punks, or like I would say a lot. Some punks are squatters as well.
But is there still an active squatter scene in Groningen?
Yes,
sure,
but yes.
Like I know
for sure.
Like two buildings that are being squatted, or like the crow nest, kraai nest. I do not know. Like
there are a few more, but I wouldn't say that. I'm in any way connected to that.
No, it's like,
it's just like I support it, and but also I don't think every squatter comes to Red Race, for example. There are squatters who like punk and whatever, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I think Haico is ready with the record.
Yeah. So wait, Haico, who are we going to listen to now?
You can't hear us.
This one is from Youth Deprivation, I think. Which song?
With Youth Deprivation?
Yeah, Deprivation, and it's from Groningen.
Ooh, love them. Love the local artists.
Oh, and the song is called Razor's Edge.
Youth Deprivation, Razor's Edge. Let's go.
Yeah, take it away.
back.
And we're back.
Whoopsie, my bad.
We're on.
Thank you for still listening to Happy Hour FM 106.6 FM on Groningen.
Yeah, remember, if you want to ask a question to our lovely guests, please, you can text us at 050-5715-815, or you can text us on our Instagram at Happy Hour FM.
Or send an email, and then we'll get back to you next week.
Yeah, 2 to 4 business weeks.
No, I swear I will answer emails fast.
Yeah.
We're here with Haico and Jeroen from Rat Race, for anyone tuning in right now.
I have a question for the both of you, because previously
Go for it.
One of you made mention of playing in a band. And here as well, I mean, Chris, you're a sick vocalist. I do some band stuff as well. Let's talk. What do you guys do, music-wise?
I'm a singer, and
Nice.
I play some sort of guitar.
Some sort of guitar.
I love the some sort.
Nice.
I have a violin, but I play it as a guitar.
Yeah,
It's
something
got
like this.
4.5 strings or something.
Yep.
Lovely. And I'm guessing, is it punk that you play?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
What would you say? Is it punk?
I would say post-punk.
Beyond classification.
Cool.
It's just like it's
a
just
good
more
mix.
of good variety of songs. We don't play just one sort of shit. But
Sure,
I'm also playing guitar in a hardcore punk band with this guy.
Nice.
And I play bass in front sector.
In front sector. Is that where you guys play together?
No.
No.
Okay.
Another band.
Nice.
And what is the name of your band, Jeroen?
Real Farmer. It's
Real
called.
Farmer. All right. Cool.
Have you had any luck with playing live and stuff?
Do you book yourself?
Do you book yourself?
Yeah, well, we booked our own hardcore projects because that's
Why not?
well, and
Sure.
it's not that there's so many, so it's
Yeah.
actually good. But what was the
You guys
question?
played at Vera, right? With Real Farmer.
Yeah. We both play plenty, I
Yeah.
would say.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You struggled a bit to categorize your music within a genre, but in general, do you feel like those labels can sometimes limit musicians to sort of, we say, okay, we're a hardcore band, so now we gotta tick these boxes.
No, that with
for-
hardcore, that's nice. That's what it's meant for. That's
It
why it's
should be
called
like that.
hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's more that it's for me now hard to categorize the band because we're now talking about hardcore punk, and the band that I'm in now is definitely not hardcore punk. That's more as a thing, but it definitely is like punk deranged, let's say.
Yeah, fair enough. So sometimes it's a limiting factor, but in things like hardcore, you'd say
it's
that
in the name.
Right.
It's like
It's
the
supposed to be
rules
that.
are in the name. So if you can't do that, then
fair
why would you call yourself a hardcore band?
Fair enough.
I'm curious, did you find the genre after you started playing like an instrument or something as a kid, or did you first listen to the music of like punk or whatever, and then you picked up an instrument through listening to the music?
For me personally, I think I found out about punk before I started playing. But if we're talking about hardcore punk, I found out a little bit after I started playing, I think.
Yeah, sure.
But it was at like 14 or something. So.
Yeah.
I always wanted to scream. So
Nice.
I didn't practice that at all. So when I started, I was just ready to go.
Fantastic.
It was
Just went for it.
yeah.
Do you have like a favorite vocalist?
A good one.
No, but the guy from the guy from Dawn of Humans is very good.
Okay, nice.
Was it performance-wise or
The voice.
vocal?
Oh, that's a good sample.
And the guy from never mind.
No worries.
That
Are there
one
any-
guy, you know him, you know the
Yeah.
you know.
Are there
very
any
bad in
bands
names.
you guys look up to from the local scene, Groningen, or just Dutch scene in general?
We look up to
Yeah, like big names in the
Do
scene.
you have an
sorta.
example?
Reinhard.
Who do you want to be?
Reinhard
when you
Vosveld.
fill out?
Reinhard Vosveld, yeah.
Yeah, he's the driving force behind the scene.
Oh yeah,
behind a lot of bands, I would say.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's very productive, and I would say he's just non-stop busy with hardcore punk. So, yeah.
And does the local scene have a long history?
Yeah,
yeah,
it does. Yeah, for sure.
But like the people just change.
Right. How far back does it go?
The year of our Lord, 1605.
Well, I would say 75, 6. I don't know.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like during that first wave, basically, of punk music in
the
general.
Netherlands was super prolific when it comes to punk.
Groningen too. I mean, Vera has a lot of history.
Right. Yeah. Was Groningen one of the centers of that kind of music, or is it hard to say that there was any centers?
I wasn't there, but
sure. Fair enough.
I would say Groningen was. You have a lot of bands. If you want to have like more knowledge about history and stuff, I don't know the guy's name, but it's this website, Bacteria.
I think it's Michael or
Michiel, but I don't know his last name.
Bacteria.
It's called bacteria.com, I think. Or .nl. Anyway, like all the Groningen bands from like the start of it all are on there, and like so many historical.
He archived basically everything that has to do with punk.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah, it's really sick.
That's a really good.
Maybe someone to invite on the show as well. I would search
by the
for
way, bacteria.nl. Just looked it up. So yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh wow, this looks cool.
Sick. Yeah, no, it's like the old band or band names and whatnot.
And how's the scene doing nowadays? Are there a lot of young bands popping up, or
no?
It's kind of slow.
Kind of slow.
Could be more.
Way more.
Why do you think that is?
So if you happen to have a punk band in Groningen and you happen to be listening, please contact
a hardcore punk band.
Actually, no joke. Yesterday, I'm talking to, because I borrowed some guy's guitar, and then he's like, "Yo, are you still using it?" I'm like, "You can have it back. Of course, it's yours." Sadly,
no, don't do that. Just
I should have said, I sold it. But he told me like, I'm gonna start a hardcore punk band. Actually,
Okay.
So
what's his name?
His name's Sil Hudepol.
Oh, it's another Sil.
Oh, you know multiple Sils?
Yeah.
Yeah, the singer of Front Sector, my band is called Sil.
Ah,
nice.
Okay, well, tell him to send us something when he has something.
Hey, I'll let him know. Sick.
He has got a guitar now, so he's
rehearsal recordings are fine. So
all right, I'll let him know. Hey, this is cool.
And if anyone wants to make a death metal band, text me. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
I do not know that.
Right. Well, there's a question here. So we kind of touched on it earlier, but do you think that the punk scene, I keep calling it the punk scene as if it's like this completely distinct entity of its own, but do you actually see a lot of the same people at punk shows and at metal shows or even jazz shows? Is there a lot of overlap there?
I couldn't tell because I only go to punk shows.
Yeah,
cool.
But
well, I go to Vera a lot as well.
Yeah.
So how often do you see those traitors in there?
Oh, there's definitely like a bunch of people from Vera that also come to Rat Race. Always.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, we have to also if only people came that exclusively listen to punk, then there would be like 8 people there, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's 8 very cool people though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Probably, I don't know.
within the local bands, is there mixing of musical influences? Like, do you have any punk bands with like a jazz guitarist or something?
I don't think so, actually.
But there is overlap. Like less drastic, I would say, but there is overlap with projects starting up and people from like more indie kind of bands doing more hardcore stuff. And so, there is overlap, but less drastic.
Yeah.
Just curious for myself, do you have any instrumental bands?
instrumental bands.
Yeah, that like
no vocalist.
Hardcore
no,
bands?
yeah, no
He
vocals.
doesn't like vocalists.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
That's why he kicked me out of his band because I'm a vocalist.
Kick you out.
No hard feelings.
Feel free to start one.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't come though.
He's working on it actually.
No,
He's insanely good, by the way. Just saying.
but hardcore without vocals, that's, I don't know.
It feels like you couldn't find a vocalist, though.
Yeah, exactly. I saw one time this video of a hardcore vocalist without a band, and he just put on this track, and he was singing. That was also sad. That was also very sad.
That's cool.
But,
So, like, how often do you organize those evenings? Like once a month?
Oh yeah, good question.
Once a year, like you can tell her, oh yeah, I did that last time. Like when was that?
I think it's like once a month, maybe a little bit more.
6 weeks,
between.
I would say. Yeah.
Once every moon.
And you guys are ratrace_050 on Instagram, right? So people can follow that to see when there's stuff coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, what's like the hardest part of organizing this stuff?
Booking Dutch bands with rents in them.
Yeah, booking bands with the rents in them is very, very hard. And
who is Rens?
yeah, he's a guy that is in a lot of bands.
He plays in the Zijnpiss as well.
Yeah,
he plays in like
a lot of
an
great
insane,
bands.
amount of bands.
With rents in there.
But in general, just booking bands is very hard.
Why is that?
Because they don't feel like it, or
No, it's
like,
just because there are not a lot of bands. That's more of the thing. And
I think by now we've ran out of Dutch bands.
almost.
yeah, almost.
Have you
So
branched
it's just
out?
like a reunion, pretty much. Like, hey, by the way, we've got the same lineup as three shows ago because there's just
You're all
small.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of like bands that are consistent of 2 other bands. Let's say it's just a lot of the same people have to do the same thing. So under a different banner or a different lineup. But we branch out to the international. But
So what is the furthest origin of a band that you've booked? Like,
Which one is further?
Colombia or
You had a
Colombia
Japanese
or
band.
Japan?
Oh yeah, Japan.
Japan's sick.
America.
Oh yeah.
Japan is, I think, the furthest away. I'm not
Probably.
sure.
I just felt like the answer was going to be Berlin or something like that. Oh yeah, those Brussels guys, they were the furthest. By the way,
we ain't no
Japan,
rookies,
just
man.
casually throwing it out there.
You want to
It
set
would
up the
be
next
amazing.
record?
Like
by the way?
you said, there's so much
Thank you.
overlap. If the
Traumatizer met violence.
sorry,
Traumatizer.
Traumatizer.
The song is called Violence.
ooh, but
Violence.
wait, where does Traumatizer come from?
They're from Haarlem.
Haarlem. Ooh,
Traumatizer
what
from
place?
Harlem.
Traumatizer.
Violence.
Yes.
Hit it.
Back on Happy Hour FM. Well, back. We're still here. Everyone, thanks still for listening.
Traumatizer violence was the thing that you just heard.
Yeah, no, I love the energy that we have in this hour now, man.
And now the chill lo-fi.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
like
that was the lo-fi
like
actually scared the bejesus out of me. It was a little too loud in my headphones.
Yeah, but like
it's all right
so
now.
just to dive into it again. So the Winsummerfest is coming up.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. So when will it be coming up?
And what is Winsummer?
Saturday. 13th of
Saturday.
July.
13th. Oh wow, that's this Saturday.
Yeah.
So and it will be in Winsum, I suppose.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's a very weird name to have the Winsummer Festival in non-Winsum.
It's in Eindhoven, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. So like, how did you get to it? Well, by train, of course, or car.
Well, no, I know Jan Anko, the guy who organizes it.
Love other people named Jan.
And yeah, he asked me to do the design stuff, like for, I don't know, 3 years ago or whatever. I don't know.
So like
but
still
I know
during COVID and whatnot.
I think I don't remember the correct timeline. But anyway, I know him from graphic design stuff and music stuff, and yeah, we kind of bonded over that.
Did you study graphic design? Like,
Yeah, I forgot to ask you guys that. What did you study? anything?
Yeah, I studied graphic design. Yeah.
Sweet. So you did the rat race logos.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Yeah.
do you have a cooler logo than our logo now? We've got a new one.
Yeah,
I don't. I haven't
our
seen,
logo.
Shut up.
I haven't seen the logo yet.
Anyway. Tell us a bit more about Winsummer. What is it about?
It's a festival in Winsum, which is a beautiful little village. And Jan Anko is the main organizer of it. And he kind of convinced the whole town to get along with his festival. At least
That's still like,
lives
three
there.
people you need to convince, and you have the whole town of Winsum pretty much.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of bars there, and that's kind of where it's all like organized around. It's like 4 bars, I think.
Yeah, but like Winsum, it has a train station. And it, like last year, 2 years ago, was called the most beautiful village of the Netherlands,
Very
right?
beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Like in these bars, there's just the whole day, just back-to-back bands. And the nice thing about it is that it's like a really good music festival. Like it's in a small village, but it's like the lineup and all that.
Yeah, I saw the lineup. Very
so,
impressive.
Yeah,
Doesn't
so
match
like, for our listeners, who is in the lineup?
Suffering Quota.
I don't know this lineup, but
who did you guys
like
book?
Some small shout outs to bands that are there that you happen to know and like them enough to give them a shout out on radio.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Suffering Quota was playing.
They're a grindcore band. Well, where are they from, by the way?
Groningen.
Oh,
Yeah, they're from here.
sick.
So you talked about a Burning Dixie already. They will be there as well, I believe.
They will be partying there probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh man. So like if it's a festival and well, we are of course all poor students in here. Is it free? Do you?
It's free, yeah.
Oh man, love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, free punk rock festival in Winsum.
Well, it's not a punk rock festival.
Yeah, well,
we have a punk rock stage.
We have the stage, and there's like this metal stage, I think.
Yeah,
And
I think it's even more than 4 bars actually. Yeah, and it's
might
a lot
even-
of stuff.
Yeah,
Ter Ziele, or how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Ziele.
yeah.
That's gonna be on the metal stage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like
Like a
some
very
indie,
Dutch metal
garage,
name.
post-punk.
Maybe you should name our lineup.
Yeah, well, we've booked Mug.
Oh yeah, Mug.
We've booked them once before. They're from Rotterdam. Very nice band. Very good people.
Very good band.
Very good band. And then we booked Waterschade. They're from Haarlem. They're a really young band.
Yeah,
I love
But
the
good.
name.
cool,
by the
cool
way.
name.
Yeah.
Good band.
Fun name.
Yeah, and Inside Job. They're also very young, very new band.
They're the newest one, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they only played like a couple shows.
yeah.
In Inside Job.
And they're also
Inside
from
Job.
Haarlem.
Is there a guy named there that happens to have the name Job? Because that would be so funny.
Yo, Job an Inside Job?
Yeah.
Yo.
Job.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, if the band's just like Inside Job.
Funny. All right. Well, that's cool. Sure. I think I ran out of questions.
Yeah, no, but by the way, so like we looked it up, all the bands that you ever booked for Red Race. And there was one band that didn't have a name, that just like on the line here as number 4.
Yes, Jan, thank you for looking at my little paper today.
Yeah, so like, do they have a name already?
This is
today,
definitely not true, but
we were today talking about. We were like,
which one is it? Show me.
So on Rat
like
Race number 4, there was a band that wasn't announced with a name. At least I didn't see one, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Is it the Zomercafé maybe or something? Because then we just didn't have the lineup ready. But
I don't know, man. But it was one of the
so
earliest.
like
was still
rock and roll way. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we organize it. We don't have a
the other bands
lineup.
playing?
So punk.
Yeah, that's like the real punk.
It's
man.
at number 4, Rat Race 4.
Look it up, man.
yeah, that's the Zomercafé one, I think.
Anyway, the reason I put it in there is because in the announcement that you guys put up, you said we're stoked about putting up new bands, and I wanted to ask, is that still the case? But I think it's pretty
for sure.
obvious. Yeah.
I can't find it, man. I think you're lying.
I've been
We're in the fake
exposed.
news media.
Much like Henry Rollins, I'm a liar.
I can't find it. But normally all the bands have names when we book them.
Cool. Yeah. Do you have any favorite bands at all, like overall in general, not just Groningen or
The Breed.
The Breed?
Yeah.
Where are they from?
Again from Eindhoven.
Yeah, again from Eindhoven.
Eindhoven de gekste.
I think they're all from Eindhoven. I'm not sure, but they're great.
Nice.
So with the Winsummer Festival, what are you looking for? Like, what are you most looking out for there? What are you most excited for in the Winsummer Festival this Saturday?
I'm very excited to see Inside Job because we've booked them, but I've only seen like a small little video which sounded very shit. As in sound wise, the band sounded very good. But,
Okay. All right.
Well,
nobody knows what they really sound like. So.
As soon as everything is built up, like all the sound gear, then that's what I look forward to, because then we don't have to do anything.
You can just like enjoy the festival as a spectator.
Or at least
at least our stage. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like last year we also did the same thing, but I don't think we saw any other bands.
So like your stage, where in Winsum will it be? Does the
stage is called the Hoogte.
De Hoogte.
Yeah.
And is it like in one of the 4 bars in Winsum?
I'm not sure if it's 4, Don't...
Like, all right, in a limited number of bars?
Some sort of bar, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same place as last time.
Yeah.
Last time, wait, how many editions has the Winsummer Festival?
Just get to Winsum and ask a local.
I think this is the 3rd edition of Winsummerfest, and this is the 2nd time we're having a stage there.
I think it's the 4th.
4th, okay.
Yeah, you guys did it before. How did that go?
Good. It was way too hot.
Yeah, it was very hot, but the rest
It's like
was
a festival
really, really
for
nice.
Yeah, it's festival vibe.
Yeah, it was this old kind of shed kind of feeling almost. And it was very hot that day. So yeah.
But no organizational trouble or anything.
Nope, I don't think so.
Wait, so what is
We had
the
candles,
weather
actually.
forecast again
Candles?
for Saturday in Winsum?
Weather should be good this.
Yeah, I think
okay,
it's
cool.
gonna be way more practical for us, at least weather-wise.
Yeah, so the
yeah.
Winsummerfest, where can we find that on Insta, on...
Just Google Winsummer Festival.
I think it's probably just called Winsummerfest.
Yeah, and then like Winsummer with 2 M's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
just called Winsummerfest
the
on Instagram.
village.
Yeah.
They have a train station and just add MER and then
when
fest.
you get there, just ask a local, hey, where's the Rat Race stage?
But, like the Hoogte is the stage called. They've got a great lineup. Waterschade, Inside Job, Mug.
Show some love.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It's a free festival, so yeah, you just like need to pay for your beverages and whatever once play for at festivals.
Yeah. We've got only 2 minutes left. Haico, I think we cut you off earlier, dude. What are some of your favorite bands? Or am I putting you on the spot now? Sorry.
You're on the radio. This is already a spot.
Lately, I've been listening to the new record of Bad Breedings, UK band.
Nice.
They're very good.
Yeah, very good.
And what else? Purp Walk is also very good.
Ooh. Birdwalk.
Purp Walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh man, I love it. So yeah, it's exciting. Yeah. So this Saturday, of course, go to the festival, Winsummerfest, and who have we got for next Monday on the show?
Justin, you want to announce that?
Next Monday we got no one.
Okay, that's great.
That's great.
Also available, guys.
We've got a minute left. You want to just press play on the record player?
What did you want to say?
Oh.
Yeah, we have another show coming up.
Oh, which show? Tell me about it.
Yeah.
What was the date again?
What was the date? We have another show coming up, and the date is...
We're going
to say it within 30 seconds.
Okay.
Here it comes.
All right.
I think it's 16th of August, but I'm not sure.
I think it was 15.
All right. So otherwise, where can we find it on your Instagram? That's @redrace_.
It's at Vera. So
050.
Follow us and
And we were Happy Hour FM on our lovely Monday, and we will be here again.
We will be back next Monday
at 6.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, everyone, thank you for listening. And go to the festival.
Get out of here.
Het geluid van Groningen. Dit is Oog Radio.